I'm always of the view that the commitment of any leader, and particularly purpose-led leader, what drives you is the redemptive impact that you owe creation, and also you owe the people, meaning the people and the planet. It has nothing to do with your personal gains. It has nothing to do with your comfort. And therefore, when you're leading, you're paying a debt, and that debt is redemptive, meaning were it not for you in such a position, things will not be the same way they are going to be because you are there. So question is, have you ever reflected as a leader, what is that redemptive influence or redemptive impact that were it not for me at such a time, creation, people, and the planet, I'm denying them their redemption. So when you start thinking this way, you are answering the question of why are you there? If you're a CFO, anybody with the proper qualifications can become a CFO. But not every qualified CFO can be able to impact the organization the way you are going to do it. So what is that differentiator? You discover is nothing to do with your qualification. It's nothing to do with your title. It has everything to do with the missional commitment which only you can fulfill within an organization. And today I had a conversation with an executive. We're talking about this. Like the Esther of the Bible. What is that thing that if you don't do, creation, people, generations to come are likely to miss, or they are likely to suffer? That is your mission. And you discover it has nothing to do with your qualification, nothing to do with your position or title. In fact, you don't need a title necessarily to be able to lead people in a redemptive purpose. So question is, do you have clarity of convictions on why you are a leader in whichever position you are in right now? And have you paying the debt for that missional commitment? The moment you start thinking this way, what happens is that you don't take leadership casually. You be very careful to make sure at least when you have the opportunity to influence, you influence optimally. You give your best. You don't expect to receive. You are the one who is paying the debt. What is that debt? Which is generational debt that you must pay as a leader today? I hope this gives you a proper reflection. Now, in our purpose-led leadership coaching, we always start with what we call vulnerability. Until you get vulnerable as a leader, there's no way you can be able to be empathetic about people, to be able even to connect with other people's needs, because that requires a certain level of vulnerability that it is nothing to do with you. It's everything to do with the mission commitment that you're committing to redeem the other people. Of course, the next thing is to make sure at least there's personal transformation that happens first before you influencing others. We call that role modeling. And the climax and epitome of every leadership is always humility. The ability to appreciate that despite that you have a position of influence, God just chose you to be the one, just being the one in the midst of many. Imagine that you're unique, you are the only one who can fulfill a certain assignment. That leaves you more humble, with no regard about your qualifications, your personal regard. It has nothing to do with all that. The appreciation that you are the one to bring that redemptive influence, redemptive impact to the generations, to the nation, to the people that you're leading, leaves you more humbled than being proud. I hope you get this perspective as I envision that you become the best purpose-led leader in your spheres of impact. God bless you. This is Gabriel Nyamu, your Purpose Coach.